Hey beer tubers, welcome back to another edition of Keith's Beer Reviews. Today I'm going to do a German beer I've never had before. I'm going to be doing the Warsteiner Premium Verum. This is a German Pilsner. It comes in at 4.8% ABV. Wasn't a lot on the, it says quality from Germany. There wasn't a lot on the website. It was I couldn't get it to pull up. It was a flash, and it seems to be fairly poorly done, and those are pretty hard to copy text from anyway. So really, all I've got is, I got the government warning, 4.8% alcohol, clear bottle, so I'm not expecting a whole lot. These imported beers have a tendency to not stay so well. Premium German beer since 1753, naturally brewed according to the German purity law. I don't know the ingredients or anything, but it's a German Pilsner. Not one of my truly favorite styles, but let me get this in the glass and see what we have. At least I got a cap that, like I said, never had this before, so I've got a cap that I can add to my collection, thanks to my BB Barfly that doesn't pour this in my Herrenbrau Pils glass. Probably better stop there. But anyway, we got a light straw color. This is one of the clearest beers I've ever seen. Really yellow straw color. Got a good 3 fingers of a really foamy, almost looks light, airy white head. This isn't even eggshell. It's a white head. Got a bunch of carbonation streaming up. So for a Pilsner, it's looking pretty good. So not one of my favorite styles. I'm not a real lager fan, and Pilsners are not one of my favorite styles, but I saw a bottle, so I figured I'd pick it up. So let me see what we got for aroma, if we can get through this head on this. Something tells me this head is going to stick around. Okay, you got those grainy, bready malts right away. Good amount of like grassy and herbal hops. Maybe just a hint of lemon and pepper. Slightest hint of like cooked vegetable or corn or something like that. Pretty much smells like a Pilsner. There is a slight sweet smell there, but that's what Pilsners have going on. There's not a lot much else going on there. It's light but pleasant smelling. Smells a bit skunky, but that's to be expected with the, well, clearish bottle. It's sort of a yellow colored bottle. It's more clear than brown, so there is a slight skunkiness there, but that's sort of to be expected with a lot of these imported beers, especially the ones in the clear and clearer bottles, and definitely the green bottles. So let me give it a taste. Okay, you're getting lots of those right up front. Starts out with those grainy, bready, slightly biscuity malts. It sort of sticks around throughout the whole thing. About mid palate is where you get those grassy, herbal, and slightly spicy hops. Maybe there's just hints of lemon too. It finishes with a really nice subtle bitterness, but it is pretty crisp and doesn't linger that long. The head's going away fairly quickly, quicker than I expected, but does seem to be leaving a nice amount of lacing on the glass. But there's definitely a lot of graininess in there. So I'm not really getting, like I said, I'm not really getting the skunkiness in the flavor as much as I got in the aroma. but seems to be like a light to light medium body. Definitely a lot of carbonation. It's definitely above average carbonation, but it's nice, crisp, it's refreshing, easy drinking. 4.8%, that's nothing. You got that slight aftertaste of the light malts and the sweet grains. The hops those grassy hops you get primarily in the middle, and then it finishes off with the with that malty sweetness, malty grain sweetness. So let me get the rest of this in the glass, and I'll sip on this a while, and I'll be back after a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's only been 10 minutes or so. This hasn't warmed up a ton. I've noticed as it's warmed up, though, that slight skunkiness has come out a bit on the flavor, but it's not really off-putting. But that's to be expected with a semi-clear bottle. It's not a totally clear bottle. It's sort of brownish, more yellowish than anything. But overall, this is a nice, easy to drink Pilsner. It's not outstanding, but overall it's pretty solid for a German Pilsner, especially one that's comes all the way to the United States. It's solid. It's got a nice level of hops. Finish is really nice, really refreshing. It's a good basic lager. Pretty decent for, not outstanding, not stellar, slightly above average. I think that's what the score I'm going to give it. The Warsteiner Premium Verum. I'm sure I'm butchering that. It's probably Warsteiner. What little I can remember from my high school German. My 45th reunion is this coming Saturday, so you know how long it's been since I've been out of high school. But overall, it's not too bad. 5.5 out of 10. If you don't mind the slight skunkiness, it's a nice, refreshing, light, easily drinkable beer. I could see tossing a few of these down in a German Brauhaus while shooting the shit with some buddies. You could, 4.8% is not much there. You could go all night. It'd be a nice sessionable beer. I probably won't buy it again if somebody offered me one, which I doubt will happen. Yeah, I'd drink it, but I probably won't buy it again. But it's a decent beer. So till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beer.